Hey there, Leo. Come on in. Let's do your energy forecast for the week of May 28th through to June 3rd. Hey there, everyone. My name is Intuitive Lee. And yeah, we're coming on here. The first card I'm going to pull is your overarching energy for the week ahead. And then I'll break that down further with a separate deck, pulling 3 cards for the beginning, middle, and end of your week. All right, my fellow Leos, what's in store for us this week? What do we have? We have, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. So this is really talking about you not praying for a specific outcome, right? So what I'm kind of trying to get is that somebody around you at this time is facing a challenge of some sort. Now, this could be a financial challenge. This could be a personal challenge. This could be a health challenge. And rather for you praying for a specific outcome for that person, what this is saying, just hand it over to the divine to know what needs to be done for the greatest and highest good of all. That's relying on things we don't understand. That is putting our trust in the divine, absolute faith that things are unfolding the way they are meant to for the greatest and highest good, even if we don't understand what that means, all right? Blind faith is what they're saying, to trust the divine. All right. And quit worrying. Quit worrying, Leo. And I get it. We can't always be focused on what other people have going on in our lives when we think we know the answer, the way out for them, or what can help them. And we have to just trust that the universe has got this all figured out long before we ever tried to get our fingers in that pie. All right? All right, let's break it down a little bit further, Leo. Again, this is for the week of May 28th through to June the 3rd. And for the first card, we have preparations come to fruition. You're being the netcaster. So that means that you are taking steps in, is kind of like a by the book card to me. This card is netcaster is doing all the things. You wouldn't just throw your net out if you had pulled it in the day before and noticed there was holes in it, right? What are you going to catch in that? Not a darn thing, right? So this is you taking the steps to sort of, close the loops, close up some of the holes, trusting that you've done what you need to do and casting the net out, and then trusting that you're going to get what you need out of that. All right? This is preparations are coming to fruition, means that work that you've been doing is going to pay off. All right? Let's see what else we got for you by the middle of the week, Leo. And we are the Crown Games, right use of power. With this comes that quote, and I'm going to butcher it probably. I think it was from Spider-Man, saying that with great power comes great responsibility, right? And this is knowing when and how to exercise your power. Sometimes exercising power is all about holding on and being quiet and allowing others to find their way forward, even through the missteps, right? Just because we know better sometimes, and we really do, don't we, Leo? Sometimes when we think we know better, or we do know better because we have indeed found that pathway through, doesn't mean we always are meant to share that. Listen, sometimes people are just constructed to learn things the hard way. That was me, right? I graduated with flying colors through the School of Hard Knocks because I wouldn't listen to advice around me. But I did graduate. I did learn my lessons. And some people are just that way. They cannot learn through your lessons. They have to learn through their own. So sometimes using your power of knowledge and awareness means stepping back and holding on to it and allowing somebody else to learn their lesson the same way. And this is really about, how well do you know this person? Do you know them well enough to ascertain whether or not they are indeed the type of person that can learn from you, that can use your wisdom to further themselves? Or is this a time, place, or person that needs to learn this lesson on their own? That's true power there, Leo. And how are we wrapping it up? In a tidy house with clarity and organization. This is literally and figuratively. Listen, I am at this point, and I've been doing this for a few years now, of really downsizing. We live on 2 acres, and we filled up this 2 acres with projects and crap and stuff. I'll get to that someday. Oh, I'd love to do that. And these aren't little things. These are, my husband works in antiques and furniture, so there's some big projects around here. I love my gardens. I've got garden ornaments of not little ones, big ones that I have big plans for and have for years. This is the year I'm downsizing all of that, getting far more realistic between what can stay and what can go. And I'm telling you, it is so freeing to do that instead of having all these projects sitting here staring at me going, when are you going to get to me? What's going to happen here? You need to get on this. And I'm constantly reprioritizing. Oh, I want to do that. No, I have to do this and all that. And it's just a big weight. It's just a big burden. And I get caught up in that sometimes. So this year especially, I've been working at it for a couple of years, but this year especially has been clear everything out, right? Indoors, outdoors, even up here, right? Clearing out what's no longer serving me. And it's bringing me a lot of clarity of what I actually do. It's helping me in my discernment of what I truly need and want in my life. And this is what these cards are saying to you at this time. 1, let it go for the greatest and highest good of all. Do the work that you need to do in preparation for what's coming for you, but you have to release expectations of it at the same time. Use your power with discernment at this time, Leo, and then allow for some clarity to drop in by cleaning up some old energy around you. I hope this makes sense. Of course, this reading's not going to resonate with everyone. If it does, I'd love it if you left me a comment in the chat below. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you back here next week, Leo. If you'd like a one-to-one, you can find me at intuitivelyspiritualmedium.com. But this is Intuitively signing off. Blessed be, Leos.